Okay. Hello, Dr. LG1 here, and today I'm gonna take something pretty old apart. So, you usually don't remember how old it was, but our attic fan went out. And this attic fan, as far as I know, was included with the house when it was made. And the house is from the early to mid 50s. I have no clue what went wrong about it, except that it just does no longer work. So I'm going to, my dad gave me permission just to take it apart. So that's what I'll be doing today. So I'm just looking at this to see, oops, I should have seen that coming. That was something else. Just looking at the stats here. Half horsepower, assuming that's what that means. 1725 RPM, runs on 115 volts at 60 hertz and 8.9 amps at an ambient temperature of 40 degrees Celsius. So I weighed it beforehand. It was like 19 pounds, 7 ounces. So it's a pretty beefy thing. So I don't know if I'll be able to get close to knowing how to take this thing apart fully, but my dad gave me permission, so I'll see what happens. I'll just start here, I guess. I have no clue what I am doing, but I love taking stuff apart. So, get this off. Yeah. That off, which couples it to this bracket, which I might just leave it on the bracket for now, but I don't know. I have no clue what that's for. Huh. Maybe let's just get rid of the brackets for now. These look identical for the front and the back, so it shouldn't be a big deal. I'm also mostly recording this so that when it is apart, I can use it as a guide to put it back together. Okay, so this is just the bracket that holds it onto wherever the fan is in the attic. So yeah, I'll set that down here for now. Let's go back towards the front. So these four, I'm assuming, just hold the casing on. So these are for where it's powered. Low, what does that say? Low, calm, and high. Calm. C-O-M? I can't tell if that's an O or an I, or an O or a U. Looks more like a U, so it might be calm. That doesn't make, I don't know why I said that, but I don't know. But let's take these off next. Those might be for something else, but that chipped or no, that's gotta be looking like that. That's gotta be on purpose. So that's gotta be holding on for like a wiring casing. Now what is this giant thing for? Maybe that's just a knob or something. That's weird. Put that over here. Undo this. I don't know what that went to, but it looks identical. I don't know what that is. So that's about everything except for the main four that looks like they hold on the casing. I don't know if I need to take this off. I'll just go ahead, since it's there, and put it with the harness. The harness, that's not the right word. So this is like rubber. I'll probably have to end up taking that off. I don't know. Let's get those screws out first. Oh! Okay, so these pair up with bolts underneath. So we hold on to that underneath. There we go. And this goes all the way through. Just thread that on there for convenience later. Okay, anything else down there? Doesn't look like it. So let's go on to the next one. Oh, that says oil. So that's where you put in oil for this. Oh God, is there gonna be oil in this? I didn't think about that. Okay, moving on to our third one. I don't know really what to look for when it comes to giant motors from the 1950s. But I hope I can, because that'd be nice. Although it's coming to the end of summer, when you really want it most would be in the middle of summer. Does this come up? Doesn't look like it. Maybe I need to take this off. Don't see anything. Let's look at the bottom. Let's take this rubber off. That holds on all of that. There we go. And this. Oh, that slips onto a... Huh? How does that work? I've got a little... Oh, I see. Oh, there we go. Jeez. Not going much farther than this. I don't see any exposed screws. So that must be everything. have anything else to pry the top off. Oh, hold on. That went a little bit. Put it on the side, maybe. Oh, there we go. Okay, that fell back down. Oops. There we go. That's cut in half. Whew. Well, there is a wire that's cut in half, it looks like. All right, there. Some destroyed wires there. Insulation's just coming off of those. Let's take off, let's separate out the electrical board so I can not have these attached. I'll set these down there. You probably can't see much because of my arm. Hope you can. That also looks no, that's smaller. Okay. Another similar one to those. Okay. Another one of these. Okay. So this, I don't know what that is. Let's see, does this come out? Looks like it. There we go. Let's just put that on for storage sake. Okay, so here's the main thing. Did this melt off of there? Huh. I think that melted. Yeah, I think this, see here, this would have been put on similarly to this side. So it would have been like this. I can't tell if that would have melted or not. Looks like it. Okay. So let's see here. What even is this? This looks like a potentiometer. I actually, see if I can get you any closer. I think that's what this is. Maybe to set the speed or something. Maybe to fine tune RPM. These look like not reed switches. That's not what these were called. I've seen them used in pinball machines. That's what these look like. But let's see here. This is broken, which is high. So high is broken. The wire is broken. Low, I think, is this. And let's see what else is broken. This is broken. With this wire also having exposed, the insulation being worn off. This is broken. I think. Oh, no. All of these being broken off. So right off low, this, which I don't know. I think this is for timing purposes, so that's why these are like that. So this is coming off of those timing ones. And then insulation and wire tearing apart down here, which could be the origin for like high temperature. And then some stuff on the inside that should be looked at, but looks good enough. Oh, yeah, that's all just being torn apart in there. I bet that's the reason. I bet those shorted, which caused high temperatures up here, which frayed these. Well, these could also have just been frayed, causing this. That looks like... So, looking farther down in there, this all looks to be solidified in place. I don't see that coming out. Ugh. It's fucking nasty in there. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be fixing this. The rest of it looks good enough that it could run. There's one piece down in here that just looks like insulin. Nah, that's metal. Yeah, that's gotta be metal. It's just one of like these like color things there that just slipped down past there. But that looks like it could be moved. I wonder if I can get continuity through any of these wires. Because if I don't, then this thing is a complete waste. But you never know. Okay. So let's go through maybe here. Oh, okay. Those are... This wire looks fine, so I am getting continuity. Through... I'm getting continuity from there, I think. So let's see here. Do there, and then I measure this wire. Yes. So I think since that's one joint there, I think that's doing that. So this wire, I don't know what that is, but coming off of the potentiometer, looks like it's the main problem. This one doesn't look good, but it looks salvageable. This one doesn't. So yeah, that just goes into these windings. Huh. Don't know. I doubt it. I think the insulation coming off caused this. So those two had, that goes down to the circuit board. And then you have this that's causing an issue. I wonder. Yeah, so this is all fine in terms of continuity, but it's just rubbing and tearing itself apart. I don't think you'd be able to take this out. I mean, I can try. Oh, I'm feeling something. Oh, I'm feeling something, but I don't know. I can't tell if that's the wires I'm pushing on that's causing that, because that could be as well. Because I don't know. There is a gap like right there, but it almost looks like this is covered in like resin or epoxy or something, but something tells me they didn't have this kind of stuff in the 50s. Let me get one that doesn't have insulation. Let me get a flathead that doesn't have insulation on it. Yeah, I'm just pushing on the wires. That's just, the wires are creaking. I don't think that's going to be coming out. Man, this thing's nasty. Yeah, that's just the copper doing that. I don't know. Yeah, I have no clue if you could take this out or not. I don't think so. If I'm remembering right, machining old motors, you'd have to like take this off, which is just welded together. You could slice the outer shell open, then you could crack it open maybe. Which, I don't know. With how much of trash this is, I think I might just try to melt out all the copper and then you know, use it with my forge, but I don't know. I don't know. Other side of this looked fine. I didn't see any huge stuff that was broken, which would make sense because I don't think this was a mechanical thing that caused this. I think this was purely electrical that caused this. like those two joints. So let's see here. No, neither of these were the big issue. Well, of course, I don't know where these are supposed to go. Is the problem. Yeah, where are these supposed to go? If this is supposed to go, these supposed to go together? I don't see why. But what was yeah, this was the big issue. This is supposed to be going like this. That? No, like this. This? No, because the nut gonna be going this side, so yeah. Yeah, so this is the big issue. That I think just maybe just chipped away over time. That's quite possible as well. I'm sure this old circuit board is very broken down and brittle. I don't know, but I hope you enjoy taking apart something that's probably like 75 years old. Is there a date on this? Yeah, I don't see a year on this anywhere. Fortunate, I thought maybe the company would, but I don't see it. Yeah, but I hope you at least enjoyed taking something like this apart. It's not every day you get to take something this old apart. So, but that's about it for now. See ya.